Hey, how you doing? Because I'm doing amazing and I hope you are doing just as amazing. If not, I hope you will be doing amazing. There is something we are all looking forward to this year. It is New Game Plus and I think it's going to drop sometime in 3 to 4 months, give or take. Don't hold your breath, but that'll be my guess. 3 to 4 months. And I have a few things I want to see included in the game, which I think is going to improve the player experience and allow us to have the best possible time when it comes to God of War Ragnarok. And I know there is a lot of expectations when it comes to the cloak being included in New Game Plus, and it led me to think that if EA or Ubisoft actually were behind the God of War series, I'm sure that by now there will be an in-game store where you can purchase the cloak for $100 with the option to get more colors for $20 more. Yeah, this is the state of gaming today. So, if you want to increase the chances of the clock being included in New Game Plus, all you have to do is drop a like and subscribe, and sometimes even comment, and there is a big chance it's going to be included. My source? Trust me, bro. As you may know, I've been playing with a lot of builds, mixing things up, trying to see what works best. I was trying to distance myself from the Berserker set and trying to see what works, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that many builds in this game actually work. Not the same way as the Berserker set, which is kind of OP and broken, and is most likely going to be even more broken in New Game Plus, but I think with the luck build, the poison build, the full rage build, the stun build, you have so many builds to play with, and I think the only thing I don't like is having to switch around every single time, and I know you yourself feel a bit annoyed by that. Like, you have to switch enchantment sets, you have to change your grapes, your armor pieces every single time you want to experiment, and I think it is annoying. So if they can include a way to choose presets or loadouts in God of War Ragnarok, I mean in New Game Plus, that would be so amazing. Like, even having to rename it, like luck build, poison build, like this, I think this is going to be a massive difference if they actually include it. It's going to be so much better for people trying to experiment with the game, because I love the builds in this game and I want to see more of them, but it's just a bit annoying to switch things around every single time. And I know you feel the same way too. I saw some comments which were also talking about it, so I was like, yeah, I'm not alone in this, we're all together. And I know they didn't say anything about the content of New Game Plus yet, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be new enchantments, new gear pieces, the ability to skip cutscenes, like, yeah. But I think eventually we're going to run into the same problem even if we get New Game Plus, which is we need to be able to replay some bosses. If they can figure a way to include boss fights in the Muspelheim trials, where you can just go there and fight Gna or the King or any Berserkers as you see fit, that would be such a game changer for the late game experience. So listen, the only way for me to go back and play against Gna and make all those videos and go against the King and make those tutorials is to load a save file I made prior to going against those guys, because once you beat them and that's it. And this is problematic because in the end game you have all your gear upgraded to the max, and because some gear is just locked behind progressing the story, there are certain things you will never get until you actually go further in the story, which is again a bit regrettable, because I would like to just destroy that one boss, but I don't have the thing yet to be able to do so because I'm not further in the story, and I'm going to then beat that boss and never be able to go back to try that thing I wanted to try all this time. So I'm like, it is a bit weird. And even if we get to replay the story, we're going to find ourselves in the same issue. Let's say, for example, that in New Game Plus there is that one armor you get after defeating Gna, and you go, oh wait, I would like to see that thing reacting, that thing against Thor, the Berserker King, or someone else you've beaten prior to beating Gna. Well, that's not possible unless you want to redo the whole game again. I gotta say, this game is long. Even while being able to skip cutscenes, this game is still long. And having to play it all over again every single time I don't see myself doing that. So that's why if they actually find a way to include those boss fights post story or whatever, it is going to be amazing and give a lot of replayability, give us the option to try builds comfortably. And I really hope they consider that. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they can. I mean, come on, it's Santa Monica. They can do it. And that's it. Those are the two things I really want. Everything else is very subpar. I gotta be honest. I just want to be able to choose builds, switch between them comfortably. And I just want to be able to play against bosses as I see fit. That's all I want. Everything else, the cloak, being naked, I don't it's not, I don't want it that much. But if I can, I'm going to take it. And I would like to know what you want to see as well. And yeah, be sure to drop a like. Again, every single drop like is going to increase your chances of seeing the cloak by 0.1%, blah blah blah. Like, come on, do the thing, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.